Why did I picked up the paddle instead of my cup?
Clink that instead. Hey everyone, it's MeraMangle.
And Chasity Valentino.
And welcome to another Mangled morning. Woo! Chasity Valentino in orange. Yes. Weren't you glad to be here today?
I am. I'm so thrilled and honored to be here today. Thank you for the invitation.
That was a little bit heavy-handed. It didn't feel quite authentic.
It didn't feel authentic.
You got to be authentic to win a challenge. You didn't win that challenge. I think you'll win the pageant. I hope you win your pageant.
I hope I do too.
Speaking of winning challenges in the pageant, today we're talking about queens who didn't get any wins on their first season, on their regular season of Drag Race. However, when they came back to be an all-star, they did get their first Maxi win. So we're looking at the queens that got their first Maxi-Challenge win ever on All-Stars. We're going to get into that list, but before we get started, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and join the Patreon where you can see all kinds of additional content you can't see on YouTube, plus you're helping support the channel. Now you can also support the channel by tipping on Venmo or CashApp like Michael W., who said that Janet outfit, holy damn.
Holy damn.
I was feeling myself that day too. I did 2 Janet looks actually last week, but I believe this was for the Love Will Never Do Without You.
Oh.
Where I just had the little top on and the jeans. And
That's
hair.
right.
I was feeling it.
You were feeling your fantasy?
Mm-hmm.
You're feeling your oats?
And when I wear that, I just want to sit here and, like, not talk and just pose like her in the video, where she's got her hand, you know, like she's just...
Yeah, I think that's right.
But I appreciate that, Michael.
She appreciates any love you give her or Janet.
Oh, right. It's the family. Now, of course, you can also tip the family on the YouTube things, which we'll go over at the end of the video. So before we get into it, there's 2 seasons that won't be, 2 All-Star seasons that won't be on here at all, because everyone on that All-Star season had won a challenge on their original season. Everyone on All-Stars 2 and the All-Winners season, All-Star 7, of course, they had all won a Maxi-Challenge on their original season. So there will be...
All-Stars 2, really?
Mm-hmm. That's probably why it's the best season of all time still. Like, they came at the gate hot.
It was a pretty good season.
I mean, it's the mold that we're still following. Except for the tournament now, but
yeah,
most of the international franchises are still using that format. The all winners make sense. They better have wins.
I would hope.
So let's get started. Starting off with All Stars 1, there was one queen that got her first win, and she actually won 3 with Chad Michaels, Chanel on All Stars 1.
Ooh.
They are paired wins.
Yeah.
When she did come back solo, it took a minute to get a win, but she did finally get a couple solo wins there too.
Did be taking a second, but she did get herself one. So.
And, I mean, you know, there's, even on All-Stars 1, even though there was that narrative that Chad carried her, challenges like the girls behaving badly, Chanel's the only reason they won that. Like, she was the best at that. So she did have challenges where she right out won them, you know.
Yeah, I enjoy Chanel anytime she comes back.
Yeah.
So.
On the most recent All-Star season, I wish that she had the attitude she did on season 1, though. Like, I miss that version of Chanel that's like, why am I not getting a win? Kind of bitter about it.
I think after everything she went through.
And she's like, I mean, it's been 15, 16 years.
Yeah, so but also, like, remember that whole, like, purse incident and at her drag brunch.
Uh-huh.
I think she was like, I probably shouldn't be a bitch on TV this time.
Right, try to repair the reputation.
Yeah.
Next, we're jumping to All-Stars 3. 2 queens got their first win on that season, Aja and Trixie Mattel.
Aja's not so shocking to me as Trixie Mattel.
Yeah, I mean, technically, if you count, it's a weird one where, like, you know, Trixie's comeback, she was already eliminated, and then Pearl wins the challenge to get her back in the competition.
Uh-huh.
But, so that's kind of a gray area. I used to think that was a win for her, but over the years I've been corrected that she did not, that was not a Maxi-Challenge win. That was her first win. She won a design challenge, and then she won the acting challenge.
Yeah.
She was great in the acting.
Aja
won that talent, and, like, talk about, like, classic redemption.
Is she going to jump from there?
Right. Legendary. Legendary.
It was legendary, but she just wasn't ready her first season. Like, there was nothing.
The makeup was rough.
She won that reading challenge when she read the hell out of...
Even though it wasn't a challenge that day.
It was not a challenge, but she read
said,
Valentino.
There's a Maxi-Challenge in Untucked today.
Yeah.
Monologue.
Valentina, your smile is beautiful.
Yeah, no, it was a fierce redemption, and it kind of set you up to think, like, oh, she's going to slay the season. Mm-hmm. And she did do good, but she didn't...
Not as good as this past time, though.
Yeah, and she didn't get a win again. Even though, it's crazy. She only won 1 challenge on that season, too. But she also slayed it. Like, she could have been...
Yeah, she was good.
Yeah. Next, All-Stars 4. 2 queens got their first win, Mo Hart and Monet Exchange.
again, so shocking that they did not get wins on their season.
Mo Hart's not, because I remember she was a little rough.
Yeah, Mo Hart, not so much, but...
Monet was in the top so much on season 10.
Yeah.
But she was always runner-up to the challenge because her
always
runways were always bad.
Never a bride.
Yeah, she did really good, but...
Sponge.
Right. Her runways were bad, and so, like, that was her hindrance. And this time around, of course, she had the good runways.
Yeah.
She was ready. They each won 3 on that season. Up next, All-Stars 5. 2 queens got their first win there. India Farah. It seems like so far we're seeing like everyone, it's like one queen. The first queen is always the first episode. And then Jujubee finally got her first win after 3 seasons.
Bless her heart, Lord.
That's why she's the most emotional here.
Let me tell you something. They edged Jujubee so hard.
And she was honestly kind of lucky to win this one because her runway was so bad. It was a 3-in-1 runway.
But they finally were like, let's just give her something.
But she was really funny on the challenge that week.
Bless her. Ooh, Jujubee. She's got to be a glutton for punishment.
She's done it 4 times and only won 2 challenges. A total of 2.
I just can't.
And India won the talent show. So again, coming out the gate hot. Surprise for that. The only thing that sucks about, especially for Juju this season, is that it's the first All-Star season where it was only 1 winner per week. Mm-hmm. So, like, she would have had at least 3 wins. Yeah. If it was 2 winners per week. That's so annoying that they're
mowing the grass right now. Hey, we're filming over here.
Next, the season that has the most, and currently there's a new season that's tying with it, All-Star 6 had 4 queens get their first time win on the season.
No
So we got
way.
Raja O'Hara, Trinity K. Baudet, Jan, and Kylie Sonique Love all got their first wins.
Raja and Trinity, they did have like a rough go at it in their initial season.
What do you do successfully?
Quickly.
And then Jan was infamous for, being the runner-up.
Yeah, oh.
That was her storyline.
Yes, poor. That literally her storyline.
Mm-hmm. Cracked.
But Kylie didn't win on her initial season. Nothing.
She only made it to Snatch Game. She was only in like 4 episodes. Yeah, she didn't pop on that season.
Trinity actually lip synced quite a bit her season.
Yeah, but then came back, and I would actually say Raja was a very strong competitor at every challenge, but Trinity was very strong too, up until she got into her head.
Yep. It was like, I was like, yes, Trinity's finally getting her redemption. Like, she's going to take off, and then it's...
Because they each...
Trinity's always been her biggest self-saboteur.
Absolutely.
Not even on the show, like in real life.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I feel like the show, though, especially on All-Star 6, it's like you can literally see that version of her creep back in and get in her own head. But she had won 2 challenges. Her and Raja both won 2. Jan and Kylie won each. Next, All-Stars 8. We've got Kahana Montrese, Lala Ree, and James Mansfield. James is kind of a technical one because she was already eliminated, but she did win the talent show at the end.
Yeah.
With Lala. But Lala won the talent show, and she won that Forensic Files challenge.
But Lala she didn't last very long on her season.
No. I mean, actually, all 3 of them are early outs.
Yeah. Kahana was pretty quick.
She was second out. James was first out.
Yeah.
And Lala was like 3rd or 4th.
Yeah. Ooh, them bags. Them poor bags.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, Kahana, I was just very excited for her. She was so cute and adorable, but also she was like, I'm the hip-hop showgirl of Las Vegas. And I was like, I think I'm going to like her.
Also, she's not hip-hop.
No, so I've yet to see that.
She was a little off on what she was delivering.
She hadn't quite figured out her
Wasn't
brand.
aware, yeah.
I honestly, Kahana would be somebody I'd love to see come back again.
Well, and I feel like her coming back on this season, like, she did come back fully realized. The looks were amazing. You know how they had the whole, what was that stupid thing called? The Fame Games? Mm-hmm. Where they told us to vote all season. They were telling us to vote based on the eliminated girls' runways. Mm-hmm. And if it was just based on that, Kahana would have won.
I'd really like to see Kahana come back, not to compete, just as a pit crew member. I'd be okay with that.
She's awfully soft now, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's a soft lady.
That is a soft lady.
Oh, that was your pick of, like, trade of all time, wasn't it?
I do love me some Kahana, honey. I'm very picky about, as a trans woman, if I dabble with the gays in the romantic area. And if I do, I'm very into, like, Kahana's type.
The soft.
Soft
and supple.
Soft and supple, beautiful
what Heidi
smile.
Thinks she is.
If they have filler, I'm into that.
The more femme, the better.
Not femme. You don't have to be femme, but like the enhancements, whether it be face or you have your body enhanced. I don't know. Like Naysha. I'm into Naysha Lopez too.
Next, we're looking at España All-Stars, their first season, and there was 3 queens that got their first win. Ornella, Jerichi, fan favorite, and then Samantha Valentine's. Jerichi was what we wanted. That's the queen we wanted the redemption for.
Yeah.
But Samantha was the real surprise because on her season, she was in the bottom the first 3 in a row. And we were like, why is she still there?
Why you ain't sent her home
but
yet?
But then she slayed every challenge on this season. And she was one of those comedy queens that was on her first time around. It wasn't funny. It was bad. Yeah. It was corny.
Sometimes but I think sometimes you just got to watch yourself.
Yeah, it's it was just slightly off, but it was that was enough to be totally wrong, totally different, and came back and figured that out. And she was a great lip syncer too. They were all fierce redemptions. Ornella just won the one.
Just one.
So she kind of had a similar arc, but the other 2 were full redemptions.
Could you imagine coming back multiple times and never winning nothing?
That's a list too. There's 3 girls that have come back 3 times and not won. Pandora, Cynthia Lee Fontaine, Miss Cuckoo.
Miss Cuckoo.
Cheryl Hole.
Naysha came back. She never won anything.
Yeah, but she only came back to 1 time. And she's always out so fast.
She's in and out, baby.
And out. Next, my trade of all time was Vanjie, and she was the only queen on All Stars 9 to not have any wins coming in the gate.
How could she? She went home the first episode.
No, but she was on season 11, and she made it all the way. She was all the way to the end.
She did make it to the end. She didn't win anything that season. Mm-hmm. Bless her heart again. Bless her heart.
On this season, she won the makeover, which, I mean, let's be real. First of all, her and Roxy shouldn't have won that, but if you did look at who did everything, Roxy did the look and the makeup on the girl. So it was all Roxy. But Plastique and Georgia should have won that. But she did win the talent show as well.
Vanjie, she had some close calls, though, in her second season.
She did the makeover as well.
Mm-hmm. She did well.
If it was based on individuals, because for some reason it was one of those where they had the team leader win. They did the church things, but it was about pop divas, where she was like, I just thank myself. She could have won that. She should have won that.
The thing is Vanjie didn't have to win because she is TV.
She won our hearts.
She just is. You want to watch Vanjie.
I wish we got more of that for confessional Vanjie and crazy Vanjie, workroom Vanjie on this season.
Yeah, I wish we got another season of
those non-eliminations.
The Las Vegas season.
Yeah.
I'd like to see another like that, them together all the time
and making out with Cameron. Mm-hmm. And she was going on dates. Derek was taking her on dates. Yeah. Which was horrible but hilarious. Yeah, I wanted to see her live life.
Yeah.
Next, we're moving to Global All-Stars, and there's 2 queens that got their first win there. Eva La Queen won the talent show, and then Tessa Testicle won the design challenge, where remember they switched suitcases? She got Alyssa's suitcase and made a great look out of Alyssa's stuff. I was shocked she was still there. And then she got her win.
She had got her win. She had finally got one, gal.
Eva started really strong with the talent show, but then they stopped. I feel like they stopped seeing her. Mm-hmm. They didn't see her as a contender. It was a rough season. Next, we're looking at all the Versus the World. This is Canada Versus the World and UK Versus the World. And there's only 3 total between 4 seasons. One, Pangina, of course, she couldn't have got wins because she was a host before that. So it's kind of a technicality, but she did win multiple challenges, too. Tia Coffee, full-on redemption. She won 4 challenges on that season.
That is a pretty good redemption right there.
Yeah. And then Victoria, also a technicality in a way because she had the ankle injury. So she was only in episode 1.
Them girls be getting disqualified from them injuries.
She won 3 out of 6 challenges. Or 3 out of 5 challenges.
It's crazy that, in the beginning when girls would get hurt on the show, how they would bring them back, and now they
don't anymore, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, girl, screw you. You got hurt. You're a liability.
I feel like it's been long enough I can tell this story out loud and leave it in the video. But when Cornbread was here filming with me, she literally got the call from the producers telling her she wasn't going to be on the next new season. She was upset about it. She wanted it. They were like, you can come on All Stars or Versus the World. You want to go on Canada Versus the World? She was like, no, I don't want to go on Canada Versus the World. And sure enough, this season they asked her to be on. Victoria was on it. So they could have both been on it.
Oh.
That would have been crazy.
Yeah.
When you look at a traditional redemption, because 2 of them had other things, like an asterisk next to them, Tia's the only one that's ever got a real first-time win redemption on Versus the World. Now we're to the most recent All-Star season in the U.S., the tournament brackets. Irene won all 3 challenges in her bracket.
And this is the picture you chose?
All the pictures are when they had their first win, like when they won. That's what she looked like. I can't help that. And then Tina Burner got her first win as well.
Shocking.
She did slay that design challenge, though.
She did slay that design challenge, but
But what?
just can't get past it. I do like that sleekness of her hair, but that poor makeup, baby, she just...
The eye still needs to be, there still needs to be some... I feel bad for girls with itty bitty eyes, too. You know, like,
Yeah.
they can't help that, but they don't always help themselves.
There are things you can do, and I don't know.
Um,
But some people just don't have the structure for feminine makeup.
Yeah, she comes in to, like, be cast, and you're literally the person that tells her, you just don't have the face. You don't have the bone structure to even be here.
You don't have the bone structure.
I'm sorry.
For this, darling.
You should give up and go home.
Have you ever thought about working a spotlight?
We need somebody to lift these sandbags.
Yeah.
You got the shoulders for that.
Have you ever considered being a DJ and pressing play?
Right.
I'd love for you to be incorporated somehow, just not on stage.
Have you ever thought about scooping macaroni for the girls?
I have told girls that before. Anybody can do drag. Everybody cannot do it well.
That's true.
And sometimes you just need to realize that you're better at being...
You can still be in the world.
You
but
could
maybe,
be in the drag
maybe
scene without being on the drag stage.
I feel like most people kind of come to that realization. Like
No,
I feel
there's
like
still some
know.
delusionals out there.
Well,
Especially in this city.
you think?
I know.
Irene did have a great,
Irene B.
full
Green.
redemption.
She did.
She won all the mini challenges too. She didn't stand out once the groups came together, but I mean, it didn't matter. She already had a redemption.
She was like, y'all keep me in this small format and I've got this, but you put me in with the big dogs and, well...
Yeah. Next, we're to France All-Stars. Mami Wada, the winner of the season, got her first win, and she won 3. And Misty also won 3. And then Ellipse.
Mami Wada, again, much like a lot of the other girls, like, she was good in her season. She just never...
She was like a personality. She is very the Monet Exchange.
Yep.
Great in the great personality, great in the challenges,
And
but
then
didn't have
we
the
hit the
runways.
runway.
Right. She came out naked every time. And this time, I would actually say, once the season was over, if you look at the packages of the girls, she actually had the best overall package, which is insane.
She was good.
Yeah.
This go round, she was really good.
The best promo of all time.
Yeah.
I think it is the best promo out of any promo of any season of any franchise ever.
She's so just bronzed and beautiful standing there.
Mm-hmm.
I live.
And then Misty did have an improvement, although there was a lot of cracks where you could see the old Misty kind of pop through sometimes on the runway. And also, of course, she continued her trend of never wearing earrings. We got them one time, and it was when she was doing Popeye the Sailor Man. She wore earrings.
You know, the beginning
one
of this
time.
season stressed me out because they didn't wear them earrings.
And then Ellipse also had a great redemption. She won mainly fashion challenges.
That's crazy. We just keep adding to the list here.
But what's crazy is those are three of the 4 finalists, like top 4.
Yeah.
And then finally, the current season, the most recent season, and tying the record of All-Star 6 with the most first-time winners is Slaysian Royale. Siam winning was a real shock to me. And most people loved that Kitty won that design challenge, but she wasn't my top 2.
Wasn't yours?
No, I was very shocked. But I'm happy for them that they had their moment.
Good for you.
And then Brigadine, of course, that we talked about before, she got her first win and now second win.
So we're counting this season as an all-star?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a versus the world. You don't think it's an all-star season? It is an all-star.
It's Slaysian.
Royale. It's their version of versus the world.
Okay. I'll buy it.
Instead, they were going to call it Philippines versus the world, but they did Slaysian Royale instead.
Oh, cute. I did not know that.
It's a more fun name than versus the
It
world.
is. It's actually a really cute name.
And then Suki Doll just got her first win this past week with Brigadine.
We love that, too. That was a good win, too.
I hope she gets more, too. I would love for her to have one where it wasn't, it felt like a solo win.
Yeah, not a shared one.
Do you think any of them have a shot of winning this season? Kitty's already eliminated. Could you see any of them with the crown?
No.
I can't either. I think it's definitely going to be Arizona, but I think the other contenders are Venus or Kiana, in my opinion.
I definitely can get behind that. I could see Kiana in Arizona top 2. That's where my money's at.
That's the storyline they were trying to tell us, I feel like, early on. Either that or one of them's going to eliminate the other one.
I had been known to have been wrong before.
Now moving on to the YouTube tanks, it's our girl Tex Aaron. She's pretty much like, Tex Aaron is pretty much our Down Under correspondent. We should start saying that. And then like Africa America could be our Bay Area correspondent.
Ooh.
But Tex Aaron said, tipping to show some love and excitement for the Down Under versus the world. And then shout out to our beloved Maxi Shield from Down Under Season 1, who's undergoing chemo for cancer. Yeah, but she seems like she's doing well.
She's a tough old bird.
Right. I think that's a funny headline, but also fits for her because she is. Yeah, we're wishing her all the luck and
all the love and speedy healing.
She seemed to have a really positive attitude about it, so I feel like that's half the battle.
Yeah.
You said you were skeptical about Down Under.
I'm skeptical. I'm ready. Let's see who's on it.
But you know, like if you live Down Under, they're really excited about it.
I'm sure they are. I want to see what part of the world they're versing.
They need some strong competitors.
Yeah.
Like, it can't be like Slaysian Royale where they bring in all international girls that did bad other seasons. Mm-hmm. Like, that's the problem with Slaysian
They got to
Royale.
make this good.
It needs to be competitive.
I want you to get this straight.
Well, let us know what you think about all the first-time winners. Is there any that you think don't deserve to have their win? I have one last thing to say today. Glad you got to see us.